Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have a logistical question, and hopefully it's not spoilery.
They left and they didn't read it.
I'm a little confused about the last page.
Yeah.
With
He appears to not be dead.
well, that yeah,
Right.
I got that. But
The master.
He is undead. I mean, he is dead, but he's
already dead.
Because he's a vampire. I mean, he's
Right.
dead.
It's
Yeah, the logistic question is.
wait. Let her. Her bones were smashed. Yeah, totally dead.
Yeah. Okay. So when Angel and Buffy had sex, they created the egg and it shot out into Sunnydale's underground?
No.
Okay.
And hopefully that will be more clear in 37.
Okay, yeah.
But she didn't lay any eggs. She birthed the universe, which is bigger.
I thought that they're, doing that, then they went to the gleaming, and then somehow the earth popped the egg into Sunnydale or the atmosphere. It's
Read 37.
okay.
Like you're trying to fill in blanks that will get filled
Okay.
in. Like I know we've failed to fill some stuff in,
Well, I
but
wasn't sure if I just missed it.
no.
Okay, cool.
This is the first you've ever seen of this thing. And do we name it yet? Have we told them what it is yet? The seed. Okay, all right, yeah, the seed of wonder. The first time you've ever seen it is in here. Not entirely accurate, but pretty much. This is pretty much the first time you've ever seen it, and it was. Yeah, I'll just tell you, it wasn't created by their space fracking, as the kids call it.
Wildfula?
Yeah. Right here.
I have a theory, I'm not sure if y'all answer whether it's true.
Absolutely.
Regarding the
Whatever.
Twilight symbol,
Yeah.
I am just wondering if it is upside down.
A smiley face.
No, the crater of Sunnydale and the seed.
That's awesome.
Oh, look at her.
That's
I've
great.
seen it before, and it'd be kind of like.
Yep. I like it.
It's funny too. I'm like, I draw the book and I'm so lost. What?
The twilight symbol, which is a straight line, a curve, and a star.
Right.
Flip it over, and it's a hole in the ground and a little star underground.
That's good.
If not, you might have just created a whole other thing that's going to be all over the internet tomorrow. So.
Wow.
It ain't bad.
Was the comic book cover inspired by Twilight?
No.
Because the words.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, we if we weren't blatant enough, we'll try harder next time. But yeah, I mean, that was. We did everything we could to riff off that poster, the new moon poster.
Right.
Yeah, we were just like hitting the new moon poster as hard as we could. No subtlety.
And there was, it's funny about that, Joss and there was a brief conversation. I assumed, because I wasn't as familiar with Twilight, so I don't know the characters necessarily, but I assumed that the order where they all should be, where Angel, Spike, and Buffy, that was the order that it should be. But I thought for a minute there, well, wait a minute, shouldn't Angel be the one holding Buffy, or Buffy holding Angel, so he should be in the middle, and then Spike should be in the foreground? And Joss was like, no, obviously, Angel is Edward, and then, the little wolf boy, I can't remember his name.
You pissed off a whole other.
I thought, okay, logistically that follows through. But he's like, don't read into it any more than that.
Yeah, it's
they're just sort of their archetypical characters.
And I've seen people say, oh, well, then this is it. This means that Buffy's becoming Bella. And it's like, no, we're just idiots and we thought it was funny.
Well, wait, did I say that?
Homages to various other. I mean, you said that last year.
Mhm.
You've done homages to like the Avengers.
Everything, yeah.
So
yeah.
why not do one?
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
I always thought it showed that Joss has a sense of humor about Twilight, because everyone's always asking, well, what does Joss think? What does Joss think? Well, there you go. There's his answer. He has a sense of humor about Twilight and how obviously it's so derivative of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
But you can say that. He doesn't say that. His answer,
I said that.
His answer is that he didn't create vampire romance.
Who threw in the oceanic loft?
Most of that stuff is him. He throws in so much of that. Occasionally the writers ask for it, but most of the pop culture references are coming.
Yeah, I think I drew that around the time Lost was ending, and I was like, wait a minute, that plane, that could be, and then I read that. But it's funny you say that. I was watching, which sort of solidified. There was a Kurt Russell film with Halle Berry in it, that one where they're on the plane and they have to take it over. Which one is Executive Decision? The name of that plane is Oceanic as well. And I just saw that like on TBS one night. I'm going, oh my God, if there was a sign that I had to put this plane in the comic book, that was it. So yeah, that was an obvious attempt at, because I thought maybe Angel saved the plane and all those passengers actually never got on the island. So, another coup for Angel. Yeah, no, I would have loved to, but I could never get that close because it was just about the two of them. Yeah.
Okay, so do we have to stop or?
No,
Okay.
No, we don't have to stop.
There's another screening in another room. This room's empty.
Okay.
In the back.
A little bit longer.
Yes, sir.
I just had a question. How much direction do you get specifically with the panels and how you lay out the page?
It's all very descriptive, like panel 1, there's this going on. Panel 2, Buffy enters in. Panel 3, she sees Spike from far away. He's in bed. He's got his shirt off. She goes over to him in panel 5. So I'm making this up, of course. So, but it's left up to me how to do that. And honestly, I do it more in a logistic way. Okay, if that's the story that's being told, how do you logistically tell that story? And a lot of the times, that logic is led by the word balloons, like who speaks first, or who says what, or can you maneuver the story so that the word balloons don't look like they're becoming pretzels with one another with the little, the arrows pointing in certain directions. So you want to make it as easy as possible, and when I do that, I do layouts, I do all of these things just to make sure the mechanics of what you're looking at fit into what the words are saying on the page. So yeah, the short answer is me doing it. Yeah.
Panel descriptions tend to be pretty short in most of the writers. Like the panel descriptions tell them what he needs.
Although funny enough, I found yours to be very long when you were writing. So I thought, oh my God, I was printing out the pages and I'm going, what the hell did he do? It's like twice the book now. What am I doing here? But anyway, sir, yes, sir.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm that guy.
You're the guy with the purple hair for me evermore from here.
Hey, I'm something to George's. That's good.
There you go.
So and I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler for the rest of season 8 and season 9. Is Buffy going to continue having superheroes for the rest of
Superpowers?
Yeah, the superpowers. Is she going to continue?
Things will continue to evolve and change, but
Okay.
Things will. Yeah, no real answer for that one.
You always give some politically correct
Yeah, the whole
answers.
flying
Do you ever think about
and
going
all
into
that kind of
politics?
Well, remember, her powers now are as a result of what's going on. So all of this will come to a resolution. So you can assume that her powers will come to some sort of resolution as well. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any idea if we're still going to tie in with the Frey universe?
Are we going to tie in with the Frey universe? Well, isn't it? Well, the Frey universe is in the future. So in theory, it does. Did I say that right?
At least 500 years in the future.
Yeah, right. Wait around another 500 years. We'll see what happens. We'll go out for coffee. Who knows?
Well, one of the things that I think Joss said when we were launching season 8 was that season 8 gets us pointed toward the Frey reality. There was stuff we saw in Frey about cataclysmic events that happened in the past, and we're not going to head in that direction and then change it, retcon it. I don't know if it's retcon, if it's the future. It would be different, right? It'd be something else. We're not going to cancel out Frey. Like, yeah, that world is still our future.
I have to say, I'm sorry. The scene where they're talking about nobody knows who Twilight is, and they show Angel on the screen, and Spike goes, right then, that'd be Angel. I really let myself
That was a
laughing.
good Spike moment, yeah. He knows more than anybody in this thing. Way more than Giles. Bam!
So does that mean then that Buffy really does kill Willow in the future?
You read it in a comic, it must be true. a comic written by Joss, so,
Right.
yeah, she
Because
does.
that was
I think a more interesting question is, what happens to Willow that she becomes dark again?
yes.
And isn't that the Willow we know?
I was expecting that would be answered later on.
Yep,
Okay.
later on.
Well, is that even the Willow we know? Because they just created a whole new universe.